1 Corinthians 10:20 through 22. 1 Corinthians 10:20 through 22. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, no, what I imply is that anything pagans offer in sacrifice. The sacrifices of non-Jew, Gentile sacrifices. They sacrifice to devils, demons, not to God, are really offering it to evil spirits and not to God at all. Are offered to demons and to bring who is no God. So what this is talking about is how the pagans sacrificed but because their sacrifice was not given to God, it was given some pagan deity. It doesn't matter if they became Christian. We as Christians don't need to sacrifice. So the idea of animal sacrifice is seen as demonic. Now the Jews still practice this, but the Gentiles always seen this because unless they converted to Judaism, it was still seen as unholy. The Jews needed to convert because what they did was no longer void. And that's the balance. Now if we see Jews doing animal sacrifice, if it's according to Scripture, there's, okay, they need to know about Christ. But for those who, because they don't follow Scripture anyway, it's the difference between being misled, misunderstanding, and being wrong. You're still wrong. It's just they're trying to do right by the Scripture. It's they're just going. They're doing what were supposed to, rather than what they're supposed to now. When the one's just not doing at all what they're supposed to. And I would not that you should have fellowship with devils, communion, partners with demons, communion, partners. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and drink of the devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and be with the table of devils. What this is saying is we can't worship anything but God and worship God. It don't work that way. We're either fully in with God or we're not. And to not be fully in with God means we're serving after some devil. Don't provoke the Lord to jealousy. Are we stronger than He? The answer to this is of course not. Then why are we provoking Him to anger? Paul's point. We need to be fully submitted to the Lord. And this is wise.